Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to Student Budgets. My name is Daniel for those who are new, and for those who are coming back, welcome. It's lovely to see you. So on this week's video, we are going to basically be doing a how I do my grocery shop for about around £20. So probably in the thumbnail, it'll probably say for less than. Some weeks it'll be like a tiny bit more. By that I mean like under £1 more. I think the most I've ever had is bar my first week when I had nothing. I think most weeks it's usually about like 18 to 20. So it's in that range. Anyways, so what I thought I'd do is I'm going to bring you along this morning about what I usually will need to do. So what I will do first is I make myself a shopping list. So I will always tear out the shopping list. This notepad here is from Typer Copenhagen. I believe they're like £3, and you get like all this. You get like the shopping list, which I tear out, and the meal plans, which I tear out, and I think these I tear out as well, but I don't really need a recipe one myself. But these are absolutely fantastic. You can kind of see an example there of what I've done before. So let's get started, and I'm looking forward to bringing you along. Okay, so I've teared this one out now. I'm just going to begin basically writing everything I need. So I checked my cupboards and my fridge and my freezer this morning, just see what I need. And I don't actually need a massive amount this week, which is quite nice. What I basically will always do is I always write a shopping list, and then because that means that I'm always looking for things, but I will always try and ensure, unless I absolutely need to, that there is a bit of money left on the shopping list for things that I might like to try or get or haven't seen before or just really fancy. So last week was quite a big shopping list, but I still left myself, I think, like £3-4 just to get something nice, something a bit different. I can't actually remember what I got. I know I got some biscuits, but they were on my shopping list. I think I think usually what ends up happening is it's usually some sort of like really nice meat or something like that, some fish, some chicken, something like that. But anyway, so I'm gonna just put this into a time lapse. I'm gonna get writing, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy that. Okay, so that's me all done with the shopping list. I believe that came to £13.17 when I've totaled this all up. Now, this does obviously not look like enough, and when you think about it, you can't really make many meals with that, and that is totally valid. There's a lot of things that like often alternate, and this is on quite a quiet week, so sometimes like I'll have eggs on there. Um, that's usually about every 2 weeks. Mayonnaise, that's usually about every 2 weeks. There's certain things that, I only really need to get like once every couple of months, things like butter. Because I just get like a small little one. I don't necessarily need tons, and that'll last us usually 3 months easily. But anyways, this is just a really, really basic version. But this is the version that I will be taking shopping with me, and this is basically the stuff I know I kind of need to get in. Because most of the things I already have in are like your meals, so like your chicken, your rice. I just need like a bit of a top on that because I haven't got much of that left. I've probably got enough maybe for 2 portions, and it has a good enough date on, so I don't mind getting it now. Often that's something I also do, and this is something I'd really advise. If you've got any spare money in your shopping list, add one or two things on that you will need, maybe like the following week or the week after, or that you know you're low on but you've got enough. Assume that the dates are good for them. Just because it makes your life a lot easier, and it means you can kind of spread the cost out. Um, Either that or the money that you save from not getting something, or whatever you have left you put forward. But often you will put it into a little penny challenge instead, which you probably won't have seen some of the shorts, and I probably will pop the short from this one on and tag it on in the video somewhere, probably. Let's try and do that. Maybe that's basically what I've done. Nice and simple. So let me get my money out and let's go shopping. Okay, so I've got my little trolley dolly. That basically just goes into a trolley so I don't have to pop a pound in. And then I've got £22. I'll give myself roughly about £22 every week, but it's very rare I will spend the whole thing. But I like to give myself that money just in case on some weeks, either if I want to treat myself or if it comes down to it and, you know, like you just like want to have a bit extra just in case you want to get some bits and bobs and you see some things that you really like. This week I will also be getting a couple of household things. So I'm just going to write that on the bottom of the list in a different pen. So I'll be right back with you for that. Okay, so that's me just quickly very quickly writing some like household things. The flowers aren't necessary, but I do like having them, and I haven't bought some in about a month and a bit. So and last week I did chuck out what I had left. So because they were going a bit off. So I'm gonna get some of them this week as well, probably. I say that I probably won't. And I'll get that out. So this will probably come around about £5, so I'm gonna get my money out for that as well. Okay, so that's that money out as well. I'm just going to pop that in there as well because I know that's separate. It's just £5. That's basically just for a couple of like household and just bits of decor that I will get. And then that'll probably last me till December. So that's that all there. So that should come, and then basically the way I will do it is I will buy all this stuff first. I then put the divider down, and then I'll pay for this separately. Just makes my life a bit easier, and it also means I can keep a track of my budget. And that's something I would also advise. Don't be afraid of it. People don't really care that much. As long as you're going to pay for it, they don't really care. So that's that. So let's go shopping. As I was saying, I managed to get everything pretty much I needed, bar grapes, which is okay. But what ended up happening is getting the bus there was a couple of rowdy people on. It was fine. But like we got there, I was like, this is fine, you know, that's it. They ended up getting on the same bus coming back. But that's not really the story. I basically left the shop at 10:30. It is now 12:10. There was a crash on the road pretty much next to where, like 5 minutes away from the bus stop I need to get off at. And because of that, they ended up having to take a detour all the way around. And technically they should have went all the way around and then came back up and went back down that road. So then people who need to get off on this road, I need to get off like here, and the crash was like here. They would usually take you up there, but they didn't. And instead they just took us straight into the city centre, which is like over here. And refused to come back up, even though they literally were just going to continue the service to go back up here anyways. But they're like, no, you can't. Even though I had a date and everything, I was like, great. So I'm now at a walk with like 2 really heavy bags from here up for like 40 minutes, and I've just gotten back now. So I'm really tired. I have a lecture this afternoon, but I don't think I'm going to go to it because I just genuinely don't think I can face it. But anyways, I'll show you what I've got. I do apologise for a rant. I do like to have a bit of a rant. I think I probably ain't the happiest right now. At least my flowers are okay. I'm so worried about my flowers. I've got some really beautiful flowers. They're only £2.99 as well, so I'll pop them in my vase in a minute. I just love flowers. They make us really happy. And like, I think it's just like when they, especially I think after today, I'm just going to be like, you know what it is. This is the bag from Too Good To Go. But I basically just use this now for all my veg. So I've got my lettuce. I've got my cucumber. Oh, it even smells of the cookies baking still, like after a couple of weeks. I've got 3 bananas. I know I said 4, but I kind of thought, well, last week I said I got 4, and then I've literally just used the 4th one today, so I thought, well, there's not much point in doing that. I got a potato and an onion. If you watch Ira's lives, especially on Instagram, and he always asks what are people having for their lunch, if it's on a Monday, he always knows I have a jacket. So that's what that's for. And now let me get the bigger bag out. So we have got some bread buns. These were 69p. These basically just have like really nice like sandwiches, but also for like your burger buns and stuff. Let me just zoom up so you can actually see everything. Yeah, that's better. And then I got this. Now, I haven't had this before. I got like just like the plain one a couple of weeks ago, and I really didn't enjoy it. I only had half of it and chucked the other half out, to be honest with you. I just did not vibe with it. I just didn't enjoy the taste. But I'm hoping I might enjoy this more because like a strawberry flavoured one. And I thought that'd go nice with like some banana, potentially. So that looks really lovely. just got some normal bread as well. Basically, this is like for my toast and sandwiches, and then this goes usually with meals. So if I have like a fish burger or something, that usually goes quite nicely with that. I got some Italian style mixed herbs because I thought that might go quite nice on some food. I don't usually get herbs, but I just kind of fancied it, and I thought, well, I've got massive budget really left, so I thought, why not? I've got some cheese, because who doesn't love a bit of cheese? I've got ham, so as you can tell, pretty much everything on my list. I've got my rice, that was on my list. Now these weren't on my list, but I seen these last week and I seen someone's trolley went, they look really nice. And I didn't know whereabouts I got them from, but today I passed and I seen them. And I got these, some gammon steaks. Now these are just to go into the fridge for now, but obviously they can be frozen and they look really lovely. You get two, so I thought, well, I've got one now and then I've got one for like 2 weeks time. They were only $1.99 as well, which I thought was quite a good little buy. And then the other two things are frozen my fish burgers. I'll keep them in the freezer bag. And my potato wedges. I've still got quite a lot of potato wedges left. I think I've got like half a bag left, but I thought I might as well just get another half a bag in, like another bag in, and then that should keep us going for now. So that's everything there. Let me see if I've got the receipt on us. I think I do, don't I? Yes. So it is in here. And this week I was really shocked. It only came to £15.75 for all that and what's in there. The flowers were £2.99 and the tissues were 89p. So they came to, I think, £4.71, which I think that's a really good buy. But that also means that this week we have a really big budget left over. So what I may end up doing is I might put most of it away, but I'm half tempted to. Ooh, but I am half tempted. Ooh, whoa! Look at that. That is so cool. But I'm half tempted maybe to keep some of like a pound of it and just see if I want anything like the Tesco Express in town. If I'm ever passing, I might say, I might not. I'll just see. But anyways, that's everything there. So I'm gonna go and pop that in my kitchen. I'm gonna make lunch because I'm really hungry, and then I'll get back to you after that. Right then, so that is the end of the video. I do apologise that this will be going up the day after. I kind of forgot, and it is now Tuesday and it is 1:30. And I've got a rush off. But anyways, I just want to thank you so much for watching. I don't think I said I need to do anything else, so I hope that's correct. But as I said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I'd love to know what you think about it. Is anything that you are wanting to know a bit more about? I know when like I look at it, it doesn't look like a lot of meals, but like I have a couple of things left in, but obviously I can fully explain what I do. More than happy to do that. But anyways, just thank you so much for watching. Take care. Know you matter. Bye bye.